I'll fix that up a little bit. There we go. Ignore the table, my dears. And it's been a crazy day, and we are live. We are currently been doing some stuff today. As you know, today is Lithia. It is the beginning of summer. And I don't know about you guys, but it has been an awesome day of relaxation for myself. I wasn't going to do paid readings today, but, you know, why not? If you want paid readings, I can do paid readings. If you want to book a reading, my email's probably somewhere down below. Hello, Gypsy. How are you doing, my dear? I'm still trying to get my cards out. I have literally been talking to people all day. Currently, right now, for Witch in the Woods, we are up to 60 campers. I'm super excited about that. So yeah, it's going to definitely be a big Witch in the Woods. And this week, we are also going to book, because we booked a 100-man lot for Saturday, but I'm going to go ahead and book it for Friday as well. So that's going to be happening this week. So all together with camping spots alone for Witch in the Woods, we have about $300 just in the camping alone, like the spots, the reservation. So if you ever wonder why on our Patreon, where our money goes, well, now you know the truth. So yeah, my throat feels like I got a tickle. Hello, Earl, my dear. How are you? But yeah, I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous because it's gonna be a big crowd, and it's gonna be crazy. But I'm super excited. Plus, this weekend, I get to talk to my staff, get them clued into everything, but that's not why everybody's here today, or at least I assume that's not why they're here. Gypsy. We got the Green Fairy, Mischief, Recklessness, and Freedom, but it seems like the opposite. So a little bit of controllingness from the past that is going to be coming back into your life, and it seems that it's going to be weighing you down. So take this time to kind of figure out why those energies are coming back. Do you have allergies? I have everything, baby. I'm actually, not this weekend, but next weekend, I'll be at a vending event, and I am going to pick up some local honey, because the more that you eat local honey within your area, it miraculously helps with your allergies. So that's what I'm going to be doing next weekend, not this weekend coming. So it's been a while since I've actually had good local honey. So yeah, was that my card? It was not your card. That was a card for Gypsy. Hello, Ashley. How are you doing, sweetheart? Earl, you are next, my dear. And then Ashley, as you guys know, you get a 1-card draw. If you have any questions, I do charge for them, but that's neither here nor there. So for you, we got the Shaman Spiral. So you're going the opposite in the way that you need to go, Earl, when it comes into your spirituality. There feels like there's a disconnection with it. So you need to ask yourself, why is this happening? Why are you getting that disconnection? I am doing good. Thank you for liking the video. You know, it helps the channel, helps us be able to reach other people, and plus it gives me a time to talk to everybody here. So Ashley, this one's going to be for you, sweetheart. Let's see what we get for you, Miss Ashley. We got the White Stag in reverse. There's a lack of support around you right now. The question is, why are you not getting the support that you need? I don't know if it's emotional support, physical support, support in family, relationships, or at work, but there is a lack of support and direction. So wherever that's coming from in your life, hopefully, you know, you can flip it around. Hey, Crystal, how are you doing, sweetheart? All right, what do we got for Crystal? Crystal, we got the 4th house. This deals with all the affairs that come within the home. So either we got a new announcement or some changes that are going to be happening with your status for where you're living. Which, considering the reading I did for you a while back, Me and my family sometimes argue, baby. I think we all do. Can't get away from it either. Family will never agree. And if they do, what are they on? That's how I see it, at least. Which is probably bad because, you know, Disney and every other corporation told us family, they're so together and they got it together. And it's like, no, they don't. No, they don't. Crystal, crystal, crystal. I'm going to go ahead and throw another one for you, Crystal. See what we get with our Celtic deck, energy-wise. Celtic, we got the Maiden in reverse. It's time to bring in that mothering role. Responsibilities rather than playfulness. That's the energy that you need to bring in towards yourself. Also, there's new love, not love from the past. So be aware of that. Love, new love. Also, thank you. Yeah, not a problem. It's what I do. It's what I live for. By the way, it was so funny today because somebody was looking for black candles that I know. And I'm like, oh, I probably have some. I go to look and I've got like this gallon Ziploc bag of nothing but candles. And not one of them were a black candle. So I'm going to have to find some black candles here soon. By the way, for anybody who's joining or has decided to join, make sure to hit the like button and let me know you're in here and I can give you your free general read. If you have questions, I do charge for that. So currently right now I am online and I am looking for candles. It's sad because I don't know if I have any candle making stuff in my basement because it's been a while. And I think the last time my wax, I used it all up. So I might have to end up getting some more wax. Black candles are one of the most difficult candles to make because you have to really mix in your color well. And depending on what kind of wax and what kind of wick you got, it can clog your wick if you add too much of the dye. Hey, Priestess, how are you doing, sweetheart? We got Mercury in a blocking position or in a reverse position going to move into a forward position. So when I see Mercury, that tells me that we've got some melt energy coming in. We've also got things in the work that aren't fully where they are need to be, but they are getting to that point. Also with Mercury, it could be right now that you and another person that you've had difficulties with in the past aren't having any trouble, but it's about to move into trouble. That could be another thing with Mercury. But, you know, I try to go for the more happier version at times from Etsy. From Etsy, I like getting stuff from Etsy, but when I'm doing big orders, I don't like to order from Etsy because even though I love the uniqueness that Etsy brings, the fucking stuff for it is too high at times. Donating for one question, not a problem, sweetheart. I appreciate it because you are helping me get some black candles, and I appreciate that. Do 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 do. Because I normally use black candles for Hecate, Hades, and any of the spirit work I do. Because it's a good thing for, you know, the void or protection, depending on what you're doing at that moment in time. So that's why I go through black candles more than I do every other candle. But I think I need to start doing some workings that require other candle colors as well. Now, during the summer, I will use blue for Hecate. Just for the reason being the ocean that she represents, which, by the way, I did get your money, sweetheart. So you just let me know what your question is. I do use blue for Hecate to bring in her ocean when I'm trying to wash away certain things or bring in a wave of change. With Hades, sometimes when I'm trying to remember things that I've forgotten, I'll also use blue because the river of Styx and the remembering, which normally it's associated with forgetting, but, you know, I'm bringing in. Or you could also use it for mind spell as well. If you get a blue candle skull, you can actually take that and put it into that energy vibration of that memory loss if you want someone to forget about a situation. So there's a fun tip for you. Which I'm not going to lie, this weekend, I've got a spirit communication class and I'm super fucking excited for it. My new book fuck, I can't read. My new cards and book are 8 stops away from Amazon. God, I hate waiting on those Amazon deliveries. It's like you're sitting there and it's like the Super Bowl, you know what I mean? And then you're like, why hasn't he moved from this location? And because it takes forever for their stuff to update, and before you know it, bam, they're there. I haven't got a new deck in a while. It's probably been about a good month and a half since I've had a new deck. My brother has Prime, so he uses his account, right? It makes it so nice. Unless you accidentally ship it to their address and not your address, and you're like, shit. Unless you both live together, then, you know. It is for archangels. Ooh, that's pretty. Is it the holographic kind or no? We live together. Okay, so that makes it so much easier. The other party was hiding money in the past, by the way. Oh, shit. High Priestess. What is your question, baby? I got a feeling it's going to be regarding something to do with this. Or close to it, or the person in question. I really need to wipe this down. I just haven't had the chance. Because you can tell where, like, I've done crafty bits and stuff like that, or where my cup's been there. And it's gross. I also need to get some cigars. Because I need to do some appeasing of the spirits for the house. Because, like, every season I try to do, like, something for the house spirits to kind of keep them all in good favor with me, you know what I mean? So, like, there's an alcohol offering left for outside for the land spirits. Then for the house spirits, I normally, like, put this tobacco cigar blend and burn it throughout the house just to kind of give my favor, you know what I mean? Occasionally we'll leave out cookies and sweets and stuff like that for the more sweet tooth ones that we have in the house. They think they are powerful, but they are not. They are reckless. Ooh, I'm so sorry, baby. Speaking of reckless, I'm going to eat a Slim Jim while I wait. Snap into a Slim Jim. A while back when our power was out, I got to meet one of the house fairies. That was interesting. Because I was freaking out. And it was this cute little white one. And I watched it come over, bump my hand, and then just disappear, like, into thin air. It was the cutest thing ever. Took it as, like, it's going to be okay. Don't worry, bitch. We got you. Like, thank you. It will not let me post my question. Hold on a second. Not a problem. You might be able to send it in. I don't know why it does that. For some reason. Let me see. Maybe it's on my end. Let me check my settings. So anybody can send a message. Okay. It was probably on my end. Give me a second. So I just went ahead and switched it to where you can put all of your questions in here. So hopefully it'll work. Try again. Try one more time. Because I literally just changed it. I don't know why it's not letting you post though. That's stupid. Let me see if I can do this. Go back. Goddess. Come on. Take me to goddess. I've been doing pretty good. Just been really busy. So I'm going to message you on PayPal, goddess. And you should be able to message me back. So if it doesn't work there, get on your PayPal and you should have received a message from me, babe. It's just been a lot of trying to prep and get ready for stuff. Like, I've got vending shows for my business. Then I've also got the Devine Witch stuff. And then I've got events that I'm attending as either a speaker or whatevs. And it's just a lot of communicating back and forth with people, getting promotions, keeping it relevant within the event. Because the more, if you at least post once a week in your events whenever you have them, it makes the algorithm show it a lot more than if you would have just posted the event and not put nothing. You know what I mean? All right, so I'm waiting to see what their question is. Hopefully it doesn't. I don't know if they're on a phone or not. If not, you can always email it to me. I know it's a pain in the ass, but you know. Those are really pretty candles. But I never really have a need for like super huge candles when I'm doing spell work. But they are pretty. I'm going to share them with you guys if it'll let me. Are your kids on summer break too? They are on summer break. So it does help. Yeah, it's not going to let me share all of it. Oh, that sucks. If you guys find this, give me a second. Should be able to share this. If you type it in, you'll be able to see what I'm looking at. There we go. All right, let's see if I got that question yet. From Goddess01, I have not received it yet. Don't share sensitive info. Yes, we know this. Anyway, good to hear. Blood test results. Take care. You take care too, my dear. Good luck. I'm an Aquarius, by the way. I love Aquarius. I've always had good times with Aquarius, no matter if it's men or women. The men are more flirtatious, so to speak, and the women are more dark and mysterious. Normally, 9 times out of 10. Scorpio women, like I can get along with Scorpio women, but there's always that, like, it's not like competitive nature, but it's more of like a dominance thing, you know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. I'm a free spirit adventurous about life. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like with Leos, it really depends. Like Leos, it's a give or take. It depends on the day with a Leo. Leo men, I can't really stand because they're more of like raw. But Leo women, I get along with pretty much well.
I hope so. You live with one.
I know, but you get on my nerves. I hear in the background, you live with one. I created a Leo. So what does that say? Do 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 do. Did it send you my message? Cause I'm referring my page. If you end up sending me an email, I'll pull up my email depending on what it is, you know what I mean? Just in case. It's so stupid. I don't know why YouTube's been doing this. Can't send it through the message on PayPal because I don't know if you're using computer or not. You can send it to me there. I got my email up and ready and willing. Yeah. Check PayPal. Okay, I'm checking it right now. I still have not received a message, but I'm going to give it a second. Let's see. Ah! You sent 50 cents. Well, thank you. Okay, so give me a second. I'm going to pull up your info. Suppose the money T was high and they are very reckless and I have a history of very reckless in his history of doing stuff like this, and they are powerful, but they are not. I have lots of evidence against them. Okay, so for your question, Goddess, my dear, let's see. When will the lawyer I heard expose T for hiding the money? T. I didn't do a real good job. It's almost like it's in clear sight. Okay, so with your question, baby. So we got the Knight of Wands. They are going to have a slip up in their wording. So that's going to be the first indicator. The next thing that we got is it's not going to be the ending of it. Because we got the World in reverse right by the Knight of Wands. Then we've got the Five of Cups, which means loss and moving forward. And then we've got the Ace of Swords. So now if I look at all of this together, we're looking about 15, 16 divided by 4. We're looking about a month's time before they have the evidence. But the first indication is going to be conversations had. And that's only going to be the beginning. It's not going to be the ending. You know what I mean? Like the conversations this person is having is going to catch them in a lot more, and they're going to get fucked. And the reason I say that is because we got the five of Cups by the Ace of Swords. So it is definitely going to come through. So you're looking about a good month's time before the ball starts to roll. Sorry, I was distracted. Just left work. Oh, you're fine, babe. And yes, the person is reckless. Since you did have to send 50 cents and dealt with some issues, I'm going to look into it further. Once they are caught and the lawyer presents it, how's it going to go? Okay, so once they get all the information and it's presented, we got the 10 of Wands, so they're not going to want to let go of things, so there is going to be a little bit of struggle. Then we do got the Ace of Cups, or the Eight of Cups, not the Ace of Cups, sorry about that. The Eight of Cups, which means that there's going to be an overflow of abundance coming towards you. And we've also got the Four of Swords, which brings upon healing. There will be a little bit of strife with that healing. So, you know, they're not going to be happy because they're holding on to basically a nib at that point. So just kind of know that's ahead. Sending you money now. All right, my dear. Do remember that questions are $5 a pop before you start sending money, just to let you know. They are doing stuff they don't even have the power to do. Exactly. So yeah, you are very welcome, sweetheart. It's going to come to light and it's going to kick in the ass, and they're going to basically be pulling at straws at that point. And it seems like we got the Seven of Cups too. That is in the near future because it popped out. So in the near future, be ready for them to do some retaliation and trying to get people to come at you if they haven't even started already. So you're kind of deflecting all that. Just kind of be fair warned. That's coming up too. Crystal, crystal, crystal. Baby bottle pop. Baby bottle pop. Today was one of those days where I wanted a good home-cooked meal. Cancer and Scorpio. Ooh, I know who we going to be talking about. I ended up snapping some green beans, doing old school snapping. Had a ham day ago, so it was ham and green beans and a chicken stock, and it was real good with some carrots. It was so delish. Okay, what is coming in for us? Accept. Done. All right, sweetheart. Let's see what we got coming in for the Cancer and the Scorpio. And if you would, while I'm doing this one, go ahead and get your second one going. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to pull out the romance cards as well. Ooh. So the first one that we got is the Knight of Swords. Okay, Knight of Swords. We got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the Lovers card coming through, and we got the Knight of Swords. So there's a dominance thing going on here. The reason I say that is because we got the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. So there's a need of protection, and there's also a need to defend. So when it comes to how you guys are within relationships, that's a good sign. The next thing that we got is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Don't give up everything right away just to defend the person that you're with, okay? That's the first thing that I want to say as far as it goes for you in this relationship. Now we got giving up for love, and then we got the King. So when it comes to the King's going to have a certain list of expectations. So when it comes to this relationship, you need to know what the expectations are. But I will tell you this, that it is an unrequited love. So it almost feels like things weren't at the right time when they should have been at the right time. There is chemistry. There is no engagement as of right now, and there is a lack of trust. So with it still being new, I can understand that. And then we've also got, this is not a past life relationship. So you guys have never been together in any of your past lives. This is the first life that you guys have kind of come together as a romance. So it is new and fresh. So that kind of explains why you're wanting to defend the love and be protective of it, because you've never had that in this life, and it shows through the energy. So basically what's coming for you is that you guys are in this, what I call the suiting stage, where you're ready to drop whatever needs to be dropped to acquire this love. And they know that, but they also are kind of demanding and a little bit of overprotective. So just kind of keep that in mind when you and this Cancer are getting together, and you need to figure out what it is, what on the end of trust, if it's your distrust or if it's their distrust, because there is kind of this, I don't know if I want to fully trust them just yet. Hello, Shakira. How are you doing, sweetheart? While I'm waiting for the second question to pop up, hopefully it does, I'm going to go ahead and give Shakira a card. We got She of the Woods, Peace, Connection, and Home. So things are finally evening out, and it's going to draw in some energy that is going to be beneficial for you and your peace of mind and your home dynamic. So this could be a change in workspace dynamic to where you get more time at home than you currently do, or it could be energies coming into the home that are bringing in more of a balance for you. And the communication when. Okay, so communication for you and the Cancer. When is this communication going to transpire? Okay, so we do got movement coming forward. So we do got the Two of Pentacles. There is some sexual tension and a little bit of should I, shouldn't I. Then we've got the Ace of Wands, or the Queen of Wands, basically, coming up. And it doesn't seem like you're going to be the first one to move forward. There is the Eight of Wands, so it does seem like a battle for you two to get together. But there is movement. So, and as far as time, we got 2, 8, 10, 17 divided by 4. You're looking about a good 5 days. 4 to 5 days, 4 to 5 hours for communication. Now, as far as a meetup time frame, we've got the Knight of Swords, which when I see the Knight of Swords, that tells me that this meetup that you're going to have is going to be at nighttime, which is telling me, yep. So we got the Knight of Pentacles. So it looks like to me that you're going to be talking to them about a date. We've also got the Seven of Pentacles, which means it's not going to be something that's lavish. And it turns out good because we got the Tower in reverse. So it's not something that's destructive. It's something that's productive. Yeah, YouTube has been cutting off comments. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm going to have to go back and change my settings. But with anywhere between 4 to 5 hours, 4 to 5 days, you should receive communication. They're not going to be the one to reach out as far as wanting to meet up, but they will be the one to reach out as far as communication. So expect probably a text message or a call from them, and then kind of work it up to where you guys are going to have an actual date night, because that's what I'm seeing. Thanks, babe. Appreciate you. Talk to you very soon. Not a problem, babe. It's what I do. It's what I live for. It's what I love to do. Excuse me. Shakira, I like to have faith. We are in summer. That means that the sun's coming out. That means that the seeds that we sowed in the beginning of the year are going to start taking fruition. So if you were bringing all that good energy, that manifestation energy, you're going to start to see it slowly build up in your life currently. All right. I need to do something real quick. Give me 1 second. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Be my guest, be my guest, be my guest. Put your service to the test. All right. Now that that's done, we can sit, we can chit chat, we can play it out, whatever needs to be. By the way, for anybody who is coming in, I do one card draws free for subscribers. I do charge for questions. And I do private readings as well. You just got to email me. And yeah, I'm going to eat this other jerky because it sounds delish. Ah. Slim Jims are just one of those things that are fucking awesome. Especially in the summer. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Give me a second. Devine Witch has a message on Facebook that I'm going to give it a little check, see what it is, make sure it's nothing too grave and important. Because right now it seems like I'm getting a lot of messages to book camp spots, and I try to be quick with my responses. All right. Give me 1 second. All right. Sorry about that, guys. No, it's not entertaining, but I gotta try to at least keep up with everything as much as I can. So, beef sticks are life and all that fun jazz. Okay. Do do do. Ever saw spender. Got you down for that. Notifications. All right. So we got a little bit of a moment of peace in between me trying to message people and figure out what's all going on. Which that was important that I answered that one because that one was actually one of our vendors. And I'm actually going to need to save their vendor information. Give me 1 second. There we go. Anyways, hopefully you guys are enjoying your Tuesday. I got chemistry coming up. Less passion. And a honeymoon. Well, that's conflicting. Wonder who or what it could be. Do. Do. Give me 1 second, y'all. Need to message her. All right. So that is all currently done, and I'm done playing secretary. Get rid of that. And yeah, we're golden. We are currently at the 40-minute mark. I'm going to start putting away some of my cards, not all of my cards, but some of them, so that way I can enjoy myself. I don't like having a whole lot of cards out just for the reason being it looks cluttered. And I really don't like clutter that much. Or try not to have it as cluttered that much. Do 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 do. Plus, I will probably, most likely, end up jumping off here in a little bit if we don't get anybody in here. So that way I can enjoy the rest of my Lithia, or summer solstice, as some will call it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. It's crazy how 50 minutes can go by in this nap, you know? Just like that. All right. So with that being said, I will hopefully see, actually I won't see you guys tomorrow because I'm going to be crafting tomorrow. So I will be back on here Thursday and hope to see you guys there soon. Bye.